The White Fisher is one of my favourite ballads. I think it's very special. It's unusual. Gavin Gregg, the great Scottish folk song collector who recorded thousands of songs in the 1900s, he recorded a text, but he could not find a tune for it. It was James Madison Carpenter coming over in the late 20s from Harvard. He recorded a version from Bell Duncan of Lambhill by Insch, a lovely haunting melody. And it's a story of rape, postnatal depression, infanticide, deception, adoption, human kindness. And my wife calls it the complicated baby song. 'Tis but a month and it is nae mair since first I married thee, and there is a baby atween your sides, and I'm sure it's nae to me. Is it by a laird and is it by a lord, or ony a high degree? Or is it by ane o' my father's merry men? Come, love, ye can tell me. It's nae by a laird and it's nae by a lord, nor ony a high degree. But it's by ane o' my father's merry men, and an ill death may he dee. Was my father's kitchie boy, atween the kitchie and the ha? He's placed his hands on my shoulders, and he's forced me against the wa'. Gang to your bower, my lily flower, till all your months are deen. And sometimes you read of the good, good books, and sometimes sew at the seam. And I'll gang out on a bonny, bonny boat, and sail across the main. But be it wet or be it dry, that time I will be hame. Well, it fell out upon a day in labour she fell by, and her good lord in another other room, well, he heard his lady sigh. Hadn't my young son been to my good lord, he would have eased my moan. Had my young son been to my good lord, he wouldna hae been and gone. Well, up he rose, and in he goes. It was to ease her moan. Up he rose, and in he goes, and he saw her bonny young son. Tak my young son in your arms, tak him away frae me. Tak my young son in your arms, and throw him in the sea. Gin he sink, let him sink. Gin he swim, let him swim. But never ever bring him here again, ere white fish he bring hame. Well, he's ta'en her young son in his arms, and held him tae his breast, and he is awa to his mother's bower, where she was taking her rest. Come down, my mother dear, come down and open the door, for the dew falls on my yellow, yellow hair, and it's wetting my bonny young son. I tell't you this, my son Willie, afore you went there to woo, that yon lady wasna maiden true. This truth I tell to you. But mother, you ken I had another sweetheart when I was across the sea, and she was a king's daughter, and this baby she sent to me. If this be true, my son Willie, as that I think it be, there'll be nae mair harm done to you, bonny son, than ever was done to thee. But mind you this, my mother dear, when we come here to dine, you may aye be merry wi' my bonny young son, but never ever call him mine. Well, up he rose and away he goes as fast as he could gang. Up he rose and away he goes, and he heard his lady moan. My young son's to the white fishing, and he is all young for the sea. And long, long, long will I seek for fish, ere ony fish he bring me. My young son's to the white fishing gain, he is all young for the fame. And long, long, long will I seek for fish, ere ony fish he bring hame. Gang to your bed, my dear one, he said. Gang to your bed, said he. Gang to your bed, my lily flower, and a drink I'll mak for thee. I winna gang to my bed, said she, nor a drink will I tak fae thee, for they that would droon my bonny young son will surely poison me. Hold your tongue, my dear, dear one, say nae such ill o' me. There be nae mair harm done to you, bonny son, than ever was done to me. Hold your tongue, my dear, dear one, think nae such ill o' me. Your young son's at my mother's bower, and he's sitting on his nurse's knee. And when we gang to my mother's bower, as oft we'll gang there to dine, you may kiss your son, you may hold your son, but never ever call him thine. If this be true, my good Lord, this day now well I'll be. If it hadna come fae you, my good Lord, it never could have come fae me. Blessings on your cheeks, blessings on your chin, blessings on your ruby lips, for you're aye a woman's friend.